January-March 1909, a world on the move. Turn-of-the-century cities, steamships, early aircraft, newspapers from 1909. As 1909 began, the world was undergoing rapid transformation. Technology was changing transportation, communication, and warfare. Nations raced to assert dominance, not only on land and sea, but even in uncharted territories. The Arctic, one of the last great frontiers, was drawing explorers from across the globe, and one man was preparing to stake his claim at the top of the world. April 6, 1909, the North Pole claimed, snow-covered Arctic terrain, dog sleds, maps pointing to the North Pole, portraits of explorers on April 6, 1909. American explorer Robert E. Peary claimed to have reached the geographic North Pole, accompanied by his assistant Matthew Henson and 4 Inuit men. After years of planning and failed expeditions, Peary's team finally planted the American flag in the ice at the top of the world. It was hailed as a monumental achievement, the last great geographical milestone of the age of exploration. But the celebration didn't last long. May-June 1909, a controversy. Emerges portraits of Frederick Cook, news headlines, clashing newspaper covers. Just months earlier, Dr. Frederick Cook, another American explorer, claimed that he had reached the North Pole in April 1908, a full year before Peary. This ignited one of the most heated debates in the history of exploration. Who was the real discoverer of the North Pole? Both men presented photos, journals, and witness statements. The world was divided. Supporters on both sides defended their hero fiercely. July-August 1909, global headlines and heated debate crowds reading newspapers, debates in scientific societies, animated newspaper graphics. The North Pole controversy dominated global headlines. Peary returned to a hero's welcome in the US, but Cook's earlier claim had already gained traction in Europe. Newspapers fanned the flames, fueling national pride and personal rivalries. The debate extended beyond geography. It became a question of honor, evidence, and truth in an age where exploration defined global prestige. September-October 1909, Peary versus Cook. The verdict: congressional hearings, maps, scientific diagrams, explorers in lecture halls. As both explorers presented their cases to the public, institutions began to take sides. In September 1909, the National Geographic Society and the US Navy formally endorsed Robert Peary as the first to reach the North Pole. Cook's evidence was called into question, and his credibility began to collapse. By October, Peary was widely recognized, though the shadow of controversy never fully lifted. Even today, some experts doubt whether either man truly reached the exact geographic North Pole. November-December 1909, legacy of Arctic exploration. Modern Arctic expeditions, satellite imagery, Peary and Henson memorials. Despite the dispute, 1909 marked a major moment in human exploration. It highlighted the challenges of verifying discoveries in extreme, remote regions. It also raised issues of race and recognition. Matthew Henson, an African-American explorer, was long overlooked despite his vital role. Inuit knowledge, which was crucial to both expeditions, was also marginalized in the public narrative. Still, the North Pole journey inspired future generations of explorers, adventurers, and scientists. Historical significance. Timeline from 1909 to modern Arctic missions, scenes of NASA or polar research. The 1909 North Pole expedition symbolized the end of the heroic age of exploration. It brought attention to issues of verification, national pride, and media sensationalism. It sparked decades of scientific exploration in the Arctic, laying the foundation for climate studies and satellite mapping today. Peary's expedition, while controversial, remains a powerful chapter in the story of human ambition and endurance. Key figures involved archival photos of each person, with name tags: Robert E. Peary, US Navy engineer and Arctic explorer who claimed the pole in 1909, Matthew Henson, African-American explorer and Peary's longtime companion Frederick Cook, physician and rival claimant who said he reached the pole in 1908, the Inuit guides, whose expertise made the journey possible, scientific societies, who judged, debated, and documented the claims. Like, share, and subscribe to uncover more stories of ambition, conflict, and discovery, year by year. Comment below. Who do you believe truly reached the North Pole first, Peary or Cook, or neither?